But as you can see, the pumpkin pie filling is there, the cake layers are super moist, and I really recommend this.
Hey guys, and welcome back to... Today we'll be taking a look at the top 10 biggest cakes on Cake Boss. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn notifications on for more great videos like this one. At number 10, the humongous hot dog cake. While the hot dog cake didn't have tons of tiny little details, the beauty in this one comes from the way that the Cake Boss team was able to make the giant hot dog look so real. The impressive monstrosity was commissioned in honour of the Coney Island hot dog eating contest, as per YouTube. We can't think of a better way to honour the excess of eating dozens of hot dogs in a contest than by creating a statement piece, a huge hot dog nestled in a very real looking bun, complete with a perfectly yellow squiggly line of frosting, mustard. Mauro from Cake Boss presented the cake and even cut himself a slice and ate
Wonderland Dream Cake.
At number 9, Carlo's first birthday cake. We can tell that cake masterpieces are all about the art and craft for Buddy. For little Carlo's first birthday, Buddy and his team created an astronomically big candy mountain. A fanciful vision, the Candy Mountain cake was massive, with an incredible amount of detail. While Carlo was too young to appreciate all the work, and also wasn't as keen on diving in as we thought we would be, there must have been enough cake for everyone at the party to have a slice. Buddy always celebrates his loved ones with over-the-top creations, but this one, excuse the pun, really took the cake.
Laid back baby you could ever imagine.
At number 8, better than pumpkin pie. While the carved pumpkin cake that Cake Boss did for Halloween in Season 8 wasn't the biggest or most intricate, it was pretty creepy looking. Ralph carved a truly grotesque face, moulding and shaping it so that the end result would really look like an expertly carved jack-o'-lantern. And here we are, being barely able to cut a mouth and 2 eye slits into ours, so the 3-dimensional face looked awesome. Buddy put some finishing touches on the cake, arguing with his staff about the pumpkin stem, or stalk, or pumpkin hat, before presenting the finished Halloween treat to the customers. The trick was in how realistic the pumpkin cake looked.
It's right! Grand opening day, congratulations, buddy!
Thank you so much, I appreciate that.
So what inspires your amazing toppings to all your cakes?
At number 7, a cake transformed. Buddy Valastro and his crew obviously love a logistical challenge and don't put limits on their artistic vision. When Buddy was asked to make a cake that commemorates both the Chevy Camaro and the Transformers Dark Side of the Moon movie, he answered the call big time. The 2,000-pound vanilla cake was so large that he had to make it outside of the bakery. It showcased the Transformers character Bumblebee in both Autobot and car form, and had a special hydraulic system allowing Bumblebee's wings to lift up and down. True to Cake Boss form, they went the extra mile and included glowing eyes and fireworks.
So I inspire from my surroundings for sure. Even people. I look at people and I can look at, I can look at your dress and see the pattern and make a cake with it.
At number 6, Willie Nelson's birthday cake. Buddy loves Willie Nelson as much as we do, but will never be able to bake a cake in the shape of Trigger, Nelson's beloved guitar. For Willie's 80th birthday, Buddy and the crew shaped a life-size guitar cake with fudge filling and complete with all kinds of munchies packed in. Valastro's crew delivered the cake to Nelson at a special concert he gave at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. The guitar was not only painted to give it the wear and tear of Willie's reliable Trigger, it even came complete with guitar strings. Trust Cake Boss to attend to the smallest details.
As far as inspiration goes, when we talk about your new venture, what are the differences between Carlo's Bakery and your new cafe?
At number 5, the mysterious mermaid cake. When professional mermaids visited a local aquarium, the aquarium reached out to Buddy and he was more than happy to accept. He explained that he's been wanting to make a mermaid cake for a long time. It wouldn't be a Cake Boss cake if it wasn't life-size, and Buddy's crew also cut out hundreds of individual scales for the mermaid's tail. Her head and shoulders were moulded out of chocolate fondant, and her bright purple hair and glossy sheen made her look like she'd just emerged from the ocean. The expression on the mermaid's face is knowing yet mysterious, and the whole effect was breathtaking.
This is a cafe, so it's not the whole Carlo's Bakery here, but all the stuff that's here is made at Carlo's Bakery, and it's got the same taste, the same flair.
At number 4, the Kooky Cowboy Cake. When rodeo organisation APRA approached Cake Boss, they stepped up to the challenge like a rodeo rider to a bronco. Buddy and his team made a huge impression at the bull riding clinic with a sculpture cake that included a bucking, wild-eyed horse, complete with a seasoned cowboy. The finishing touch was a working spinning lasso. Buddy decided to change things up with this cake, making the sculpture part first, then adding the actual cake afterward, mostly to the horse body. The cowboy legs were also cake and actually attached last, and the finished product was truly incredible. At number
So that I learned responsibility and stuff like that, but my dad never said you have to be a baker.
3, the grill cake had us drooling. It wasn't Buddy's biggest cake, but sometimes incredible things come in smaller packages. Cake Boss House of Q grill themed cake was out of this world. On top of a grill shaped cake sat the most realistic looking rack of ribs and a few hamburger patties licked by fondant flames. We had to stare at it to make sure the flames weren't actually moving, and the cake meat looked so real we were sure we'd even taste meat if we ate it. Once again, Buddy's meticulousness shines and proves why Cake Boss has run for so many successful seasons. At number 2, let's taco about this cake.
I'm just excited to be here in Times Square. I mean, this is great.
It is. It's very exciting. Now, you started baking when you were 10 years old with your dad. Tell me, did you know then that you would follow in his footsteps?
That was a really bad pun. We can't think of a better way to celebrate National Taco Day than to check out Buddy's vision of a giant taco cake. The Cake Boss team mixed dulce de leche into the buttercream that was then slathered on the cake taco. The guys built up a huge cake and basically whittled it down to the taco shape, then embellished and garnished until we'd swear we were looking at real lettuce pieces and ground beef. If we hadn't seen how the whole thing was constructed, we would have sworn we were looking at the world's biggest, crunchiest taco, and not a classically wacky Cake Boss cake.
When I was probably about 13, 14 that I knew this is what I was going to do, and I got to attribute it to cake decorating. When I decorated cakes.
And finally, at number 1, the Ski Lift Us Up cake. In Season 6, Buddy and his team got a commission for an après ski cake. A birthday celebration on the top of a mountain in the Catskills needs an over-the-top cake, and there's nothing much more over the top than a massive mountainous cake with a working ski lift. Delicately carved and moulded, tree-lined slopes of cake were traversed by mini skiers, and as with many of Buddy's other fantastic cakes, something had to be motorised to really give the cake the wow factor that is Cake Boss's calling card. The whole effect wasn't hokey, but reminded us of a mechanised holiday scene. So what did you think of our countdown of the top 10 biggest cakes on Cake Boss? Let us know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on for more great videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.